Hey everyone, it's Gwen from Treasure Memories Photography, and I'm here for What's Up Wednesday. So we are on, I believe, our week 3 of our Making Memories in our April Staying Connected campaign. So it has been really fun to be able to post up the participation activities on the Mondays, so our check-in Mondays with everyone, and then we post up an activity for everyone to do. And it's been so great to see all the little ones sending in their photos. A couple sent in a video as well, and it's just good. It puts a smile on my face, which is exactly why I wanted to do these activities. So thank you for all of those that have been participating in our Monday activities that we post. And then we also have still been posting up every Friday, our Freebie Fridays, and there have been many people who've been able to, again, share their past memories with us and the different images and sessions that they've done with us that have, again, put a smile on my face and bringing me back to all of the memories that we have been able to share. And you've been able to get something for free, so that's wonderful too. So now as we're in our week 3 and next week will be our last week, I'm starting to think about what May is going to look like for us here at Treasure Memories. And one of the things is that, first of all, like every other small business out there and other businesses out there that are closed right now during the shutdown, we don't really have a date that we will be opening. And the strange thing is that it actually, I believe it's the 15th of May is the projected date right now of the state of emergency being over. And with that being said, we will have been closed for 2 months at the studio, which is like, it just seems so crazy to me to not have any sessions for 2 months, to not have any, client interaction for 2 months. It's probably, it is the longest I've ever been without working with my clients. So I feel like when we do open, it will be like this big, huge grand reopening. So a couple of the things that I am working on now, again, is what it's going to look like in May. Definitely one of the things that I am working on right now is a blog post. So I did do one earlier on regarding what we already had in place for our newborn sessions, for sanitization, things like that as well. And that's the thing too, is that being in this industry, we have always had sanitization practices at our studio. But with everything that's coming out, we have been researching and doing more, getting more information on different ways and things that we can add to our sanitization practices at the studio. So we definitely are going to be putting some of those into place once we do reopen. So I am working on a blog post for that, so hopefully you'll read it because I'm pouring so much into it, and hopefully that will be out by the beginning of May as well, as we look to reopen and into a safe and sanitary studio. And then what else I'm working on too is essentially a grand reopening. So we have been thinking about all of the people that are currently on our calendar for sessions. So right now we have, some maternity and some newborns that were scheduled to come in for April, scheduled to come in for May. Those people who are already registered with us, definitely you get the top priority as soon as we do open. You will get the first available sessions in the studio. However, we are now opening up for bookings for late May, June, July, August, all the way into fall. So we are putting some dates on the calendar because we feel like we need to, just as I'm sure that the government right now is preparing how they're going to roll out some of the businesses and who's going to open and how it's going to open, we need to start preparing for that as well with our calendar, so that when we are ready to open, that you're there. So we are going to be right now taking reservations for those dates anytime after the May 15th date. But what we're going to do is we are going to defer the session deposit. So usually when you book and reserve a session with us, we do take a deposit right away. But what we're doing right now is we're deferring that session deposit until our reopening day. So if we end up, hopefully, again, opening on May 15th, which would be a 2-month closure, that within that time period, shortly after, we would require you to put your deposit down. So you could be booking for June, you could be booking for July, but the reason why we're doing this is because a number of our clients always book months in advance anyways. And the reason is because that gives us the time to plan out your session, to work with you on creating all the different sets that you're looking for, especially for cake smashes and newborns. A lot of clients, we do get clients, I'm not going to say we don't get clients that contact us at last minute and ask to come in, because we definitely do have that. But when you're planning and working on a session, it's a lot. You're going to get a lot more customization in your session when we do book ahead of time. So this again is your opportunity to book ahead of time without any financial commitment with this, because again, we're not too sure how each industry is going to be affected by the reopening. And what it does essentially is we just get planning your session. We put a tentative date on our calendar, and again, those dates will be flexible that we can move them should our reopening date change. But again, it's just getting it on the calendar. We're going to get started planning sessions. We have been getting some inquiries this past week, which is, kind of what prompted me to start thinking about this, is that people are still thinking about, oh, my little one's cake smash is coming up and I really want to plan it, and I got so many ideas of all the things I wanted to do, and I don't just want to drop it on you as soon as you're open, which is wonderful. Thank you for thinking about that and contacting us sooner so that we can work with you on creating and all of the things that you envisioned, still being able to do that for your little one session. So again, that's what we're doing right now. We are so if you're interested in booking a session in June, July, August, contact us now. We can work something out. And start planning for your little one session. Now, the other thing that I wanted to do is that for those of you that do end up reserving a session, again, with a deferred deposit during this time, we are going to be offering a free 11 by 14 print for all of those that do reserve until our grand reopening. So if you do have, again, cake smash, newborn, family sessions, especially getting outside, I can't wait to get outside with everyone, you will receive a free 11 by 14 print for reserving during this time. Again, free to reserve right now, and start talking to us about planning your little one sessions and your family sessions. So that'll be good. Anyway, so that's what's up with Wednesday. We are still going strong on our making memories for the month of April, and we are thinking about what we're going to be doing in May and planning some really fun activities. Usually, surprisingly, in the May time is when we do our client appreciation. So this year, I've got some really I was already thinking about client appreciation, but I'm thinking about it even more so now. This past month, what it's really shown to me is that we have such a great community with our friends and our clients at Treasured Memories. We have so many people that have, personally messaged me and sent some support, just wondering how my family is doing. So, thank you so much during this time. This is why I do it. I do it because I love working with your families. I love being a part of your family as well and a part of your memories too. So can't wait to plan that client appreciation too. Okay, well anyways, I hope you guys have a great day. So next week is our last week of the Making Memories. So if you really want to get some participation, gift certificates earned by then, as well as the Freebie Fridays, we'll be posting up another one this week here too. So please come join us, okay? All right, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.